It's Christmas time in the Shy, and we are seeing new love connections, people moving on, and hard decisions have to be made. What's good, y'all? It's your good sister Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another The Shy video. I'm a little bit delayed, but I'm catching up right now with all of my The Shy breakdowns for this season as we prep for episodes 9 and 10. The Shy has been greenlit for season 6, so we will be seeing our favorite Chi-Town crew back again next year with a new season with season 6. Without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about episode number 3 from season 5. All types is happening in this episode, y'all, with the background being Christmas. So, of course, love, family, good vibes is all in the air as they are really trying to navigate the drama that is their lives. So, let's just go person by person. Jada. Child, Darnell is starting to apply even more pressure. He decides at the top of the episode to send a dick pic over to Jada, and Jada thinks it's amusing, comical even. Does not check him for it, does not tell Suede about it, but ultimately Suede finds it and then goes and confronts Darnell himself, in which Darnell is like, yeah, I love her. Okay, so you not playing. I wasn't sure, y'all. When we started to get the hints of like Darnell sniffing around, it's like you start to feel like, you know, sometimes men can be very territorial and very possessive, and like once you happy with somebody else, your ex want to come back and reclaim you and all the good vibes they're feeling, not realizing that you have been able to cultivate this great relationship, these good vibes, all of the dope stuff that's happening that they're seeing happen, because it's a different person with different energy and they're giving you what you need. So I was really I am kind of nervous about Darnell, because he has to be a person that's like Suede to get the Jada that Suede got, right? Like, he can't just go to being raggedy Darnell with this damn headset that don't want to spend money, don't want to, you know, respect women, don't want to be, you know, loyal, and then think that he's going to get this shining, glowing Jada. But I will say that, you know, he has been there as well doing her whole cancer diagnosis and treatment, and has been really there to support her. I could totally see, you know, how that kind of changed things, you know, with her having this potentially fatal illness. It just put things in perspective. So I can understand why he's at the place that he's at, but I'm just, you know, I feel like we walking on frozen ice, and we don't know what parts are strong enough to hold us. But in this episode, it's a turning point, I feel like, because Jada, you know, has found the ring that Suede is potentially going to propose with. That's making her start to think about, like, if she could actually see herself, you know, being with him. I feel like she's already started to pull back a bit, and there's already some things there that she hasn't been able to articulate in reference to issues for, you know, their relationship moving forward. By the end of the episode, she does go ahead, you know, after Darnell comes to her and tells her that he loves her, she does go ahead and part ways with Suede and free him, which I can really respect. Like, she handled it the most mature way possible, but it was just definitely like a tough place to be in, because I felt like for a very long time, like, Suede was the perfect person for her to be with, a really soft place to land. Like, he loves her down. I pray, you know, I don't know if we're going to see the Suede character moving forward, but I just feel bad for men who get their heart broken, because then they sometimes they go through some extra things, and then the next woman gotta suffer behind, you know, them not fully healing or just creating different things based off of the pain that they felt with this last relationship. But child, by the end of the episode, we see that Darnell and Jada are going to actually be a thing. They're going to be reunited. And I think the funniest thing is that Emmett sends the pic to Kiesha, because we get, you know, them kissing and then pulling away from each other in this episode, them being in to help each other out. You know, Emmett is fake on his whole celibacy journey, following that little fake ass prophet that be on IG Live. And he's trying to, you know, get himself together. He's getting to a better place with Tiff leaving and her new man, you know, coming to grips with, like, if she gonna come to Christmas, then he gonna come and he gonna be all right. But I also feel like he's only able to do that once he actually kissed Kiesha and realize he got feelings for Kiesha, and he might be wanting to try to move forward with Kiesha. But anyway, him sending a picture of his parents to Kiesha, it was definitely foreshadowing, because clearly they gonna happen in the coming episodes, and it's the spinning the block for me. Now, I wasn't really too pressed on Darnell spinning the block for Jada, but I have definitely been into the idea of Emmett spinning the block for Kiesha, especially after Tiff decided that he wasn't going to be good enough or all that she wanted. I have always felt like there was something real, something strong, something dope about Emmett and Kiesha, but they just were so young, and you know, just making the mistakes that happen when you're young. But this right here, when they look at each other, when they are around each other, how they talk to each other, how they support each other, this feels beautiful, it feels real, and it feels like what both of them actually need, and I love this for them. We get a moment where all the ladies get together on Christmas Eve to kiki and kick it with each other. And, you know, Dre and Nina are seemingly in a good place. Nina's talking better about therapy and how that's the secret to, you know, how they're working and everything is going good. So thank God, because I wasn't liking the attitude that Mama was giving the first 2 episodes in reference to therapy. Nina be having a little bit too much attitude for me to be the one who has cheated, and Dre has taken her back and has just been able to traverse all of the storms that her ass be throwing up, okay? But they're great in this moment. This also becomes a moment for Tracy to like sit and reflect, like, are Douda and I a couple? Like, do I love him? But then she also admits that she's falling for him. And then also in this moment, this is when Nina reveals, like, oh yeah, I think Suede is about to propose. And then Jada... And then Jada reveals, like, oh yeah, I think Suede is about to propose. And then Nina's like, well, what about Darnell? And that's where you really get full context of like, oh yeah, girl, you really feeling Darnell. This is way before the very end of the episode, y'all. But I did love their little moment of being able to kiki together as girlfriends. I love the support system that they have built for each other as friends. It's really, really cool. And then I love how in the episode they kind of bring that intercut with TIFF and Rob. They're on a date at the like skating ring, and they're talking about different things about family and holidays and being monogamous versus being with multiple people. And we really just get to see them get to know each other a little bit better. And for whatever reason, Rob feels like he's perfect for Tiff. However, Tiff just gives me freaking flaky. Tiff gives me, she don't know what the hell she wants. She give me, she gonna go with whatever feels right in the moment. But she also likes to switch it up, because it's interesting how she was so quick. And y'all can let me know in the comment section down below if you don't think that she was quick. But she was very quick to jump out of this damn marriage with Emmett and into this relationship with him, and then now she wants to still, you know, date other people, but Rob ain't having it. So now she's like, all right, I can't date other people. And it's like, well, when Emmett didn't want to date other people, you wasn't having that. But I guess also they had all of like the complication of what their relationship was in it as well. I don't know, y'all. Tiff just gives me interesting vibes. And I'm always looking at her, second guessing the things that she says. The most important things that I think come from her in this episode is really, you know, her communicating to Rob how important family is, how she doesn't want just expensive gifts, she wants thoughtful gifts. And it really starts to bring to the question for me, the idea is the grass greener, right? Like, she walked away from Emmett and their relationship and their marriage, and mind you, Emmett had Tiff to like do all of the like decorations at the house, and she loves the decorations when she get there. When she come back to Rob's house, Rob paid somebody and she don't love it, right? Like, she's used to getting less expensive gifts because they ain't have a lot of money, but they mean something, and Rob gives her a bunch of fancy gifts and she's not really into it. So you can already start to see like she's enjoying her time with Rob, she's getting to know Rob a little bit better, but she's also very communicative about what she's not really feeling about their lifestyle together. And then when you see her thrown back into like Emmett's world, you can see how she's accustomed to certain things and she will want those things, and it's just like, well girl, you ain't want him, so what it is and what it ain't, honey. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there. Child, Peaches is the thing. She is literally the tipping point for Trig to get on board with this whole fake relationship thing, because when she comes in and is like, oh, I'm so proud of you, son, doing this, and this, now he's gonna sign on a dotted line and agree to be in this little fake ass relationship so that they can run and Douda can support him. And I'm just like, oh, this is about to be a mess. I think that they are doing an okay job of honoring the fact that he was in love with Imani, but in watching how, and again, I'm coming back and reviewing these episodes after already seeing, you know, episodes 4, 5, 6, and 7. Seeing where he goes, I don't know if they gave enough stock to the fact that he was in love. Like, he has a little bit of resistance now, just in that he doesn't want to be matched up with somebody he actually doesn't care about, but he also starts to fall for another person very quickly. And I don't know if I believe that. Like, he was so into Iman, he was going to propose at the top of this season, and now I don't know, it's a lot. And the whole Trig storyline is a little bit throwing for me in this episode, but then also moving forward this season. Now, what's going on with the kids? So Papa is still reeling and trying to find his footing after making a damn fool of himself and putting himself in a position to be criticized, as he should. He tries to make a grand gesture of coming to bring food to Rock for, you know, people who need it. And because he's so busy trying to show and make sure people see him doing this thing, he drops the food and continues to just mess himself up and open himself up for criticism. I think the biggest thing about Papa specifically in this episode is just us seeing him draw closer to Bakari. And we already know what Bakari character is given. And this is going to be interesting in reference to what road Papa goes down as he starts to align with new people, new friendships. We get to see Kev with his new love interest that he's 100% into, and I'm just like, child, let this one work out, because Kev is the most unlucky in love kid I've ever seen, but this girl seems like she's a real deal. And then Jake is kind of playing the background. They make a little nod to the whole drama that is Kev's love life, and then the love triangle that was last season, with Kev talking about he's in love with this new girl, and looks at Jake and's like, yeah, just leave her alone. He's like, look, my hands are full. Yes, Jake, you got your hands full with Jemma for sure. And the only thing other than that is just Shy and his new relationship. They exchange gifts on Christmas. They moving right along. He's in a stable, healthy relationship, and we love that for him. And we love Peaches being here for Christmas, cooking her family breakfast. Hopefully she can hang in there and stay down, because I don't know, I still don't trust her. She came back around the same time that Douda came back, and you know she was very quick to sell Jake off the Douda, so we still looking at her with the side eye. And speaking of Douda, while he's trying to be the damn Black Santa and Mr. Solve everybody's problems, by the end of the episode, he does meet Tracy where she's at, and just creates a really beautiful Christmas that allows her to feel loved and cherished and valued and connection. And it's interesting because midway through the episode, you know, she was talking to her girls about not knowing what they were and if they were in a relationship, and we could just see them moving forward. I still don't trust Douda's ass, but for whatever reason, I 100% believe that Tracy's in love with this man. And I just pray he don't break her heart. So yeah, y'all, that is my breakdown for episode 3, season 5 of The Chi. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my The Chi breakdowns. We are catching up in this season and having a ton of conversations around a dope storytelling that is happening on The Chi, and you don't want to miss it, so hit that subscribe button. It's your good sis, Yolonda Talk TV with, and I'll see you in the next one.